Okay guys, so I figured while out tonight and driving the Jeep, I've never done a 0 to 60 time in here. Curious to see what it does. We can do one really quick here from a stop. This isn't going to be a brake launch or anything. This is just all gas. So let's see. 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. This is actually the last year for this body style, and my personal favorite from the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT options. This one here has got the HID headlights, and they're pretty cool. They're adjustable, so when you go to start the Jeep up, they pan down and pan back up for their self-leveling. I was thinking about doing some LEDs in the fogs, and the high beams also, or maybe HIDs there, just to kind of match everything else with the projector style lights. But that's the Jeep. Then you can see the pretty faded Brembo brakes on there. I'm going to redo those. That clear coat's peeling. That's how it was when I got the Jeep, but redo those brakes, change those rotors out. It's got the slotted rotors on there. Just gonna get some standard rotors on it, but I really like this Jeep a lot. Really like it a lot. Initially, it was gonna be a family hauler, kind of like a daily driver. I got a work truck. That's what's in the background there. It's a 2018 F-150. I'll have a video on that one also, but going to be some force induction on that one later on down the line. Going to do the VMP supercharger. The goal is to get about 700 wheel horsepower out of that truck once it's all done. But yeah, the Jeep's got the Billy Boat exhaust system, catback system, stock exhaust manifolds on it. I really like this Jeep a lot. The front windows here, I had tinted to match the back. They're a hair darker than the back windows, but I like it a lot. Gives it a nice theme. And I know on the wheel there you can see that center cap still has the factory finish. I had to get that wheel powder coated again, and by a different company. The previous owner had the wheel powder coated, but took it to a place out here, and they weren't sure that cap was metal and didn't want to melt it if it was plastic. So I got another cap I'm going to put on there, and these are the Alcoa forged Durabright wheels. Like I mentioned, I like the Durabright finish a lot more than this finish here, but a clean Durabright wheel on here just looks so good to me. So I'm on the hunt for those. If you know of anyone selling those wheels with the Durabright finish that's in good condition, please let me know. Really wanting to purchase a set of those wheels. $29 degrees. Ugh. Alright guys, so here's my 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. I tried to get clever with the license plate, just in case I got pulled over, tell the cops it wasn't me. Oh, and then also, it's kind of hard to see. In the event that gets me any extra points for get out of jail free cards, I got my baby on board. Badge in the window. So we are on our way to the Indianapolis Children's Museum. Got RJ in the back. You ready, RJ? So seriously, haven't driven the Jeep in like months. So like summertime probably. So it's December 22nd, and definitely had to blow the cobwebs off and get the dust off of it. But it's so fun to drive after being sitting in the drive. Sorry. It never gets old. It's so fun. My wife loves it. She just embraces it every single time. But the Jeep is so fun though. We are running a little behind schedule, so I won't be able to get too much footage while driving because I have to do a couple mile per hour over the speed limit so we can get there on time. So we will check back in with you guys when we get there and hopefully get there on time. So what's going on, guys? I was super pressed for time today. I had started a video to put up for you guys today. We're going to go to the Children's Museum in Indianapolis, but we were like super pressed for time, so I had to drive crazy to get out there on time, so I couldn't get too much footage on the way there. But it's the end of the day now. Starting to get dark. Okay guys, so here's the Jeep. Again, I did a super quick wash at the automatic car wash out here. Normally I wash everything at home. I'm not a huge fan of the automatic car washes, but this is cutting it super close in time. Starting to get dark out, and I wanted to try to catch this for you guys while there was some light out here still. So yeah, here's the Jeep. Not a lot of stuff done to it right now. Like I mentioned before, just cold air intake, exhaust, and Diablo Sport Trinity for the tuner. Just a canned tune on there right now. But once you get the forced induction and everything all set and in line for this, then there would definitely be some more performance to be had here, and custom tunes also. So let me know what you think with the Jeep. Got a lot of plans for it, but this particular one here is it was originally supposed to be a family vehicle. I had a Ford Focus hatchback at the time, and this was before my wife got pregnant, so I thought that would be a nice family car. I thought it would have room for a car seat, and you know, it'd be good for travel, it'd be good on gas and all that kind of stuff. But I was very wrong, very wrong. So had to get rid of that immediately. After a car seat and stroller, that Focus had no room. But so yeah, but here's the Jeep. One thing I love about this Jeep that I didn't know until I got it, these rear seats are heated, which is really cool. The button to turn it on is right there. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll hit it for you. That's the left side, low and off, and the right side, high, low, and off. But yeah, got the suede or Alcantara, whatever they call it, material on the inside there, on the insert, the leather on the outside. Nothing really too crazy in here. So like I mentioned before, pretty much basic, cold air intake. It's got a Billet Technology oil catch can. I put that on myself. Really excellent piece. I didn't know how much these things had oil going through the intake until I read up on it in the forum. So if you have a 6.1 Hemi, I highly recommend that. I'm pretty sure they're similar on the 6.4s with the oil consumption through the intake, but highly recommend it on the 6.1. Yeah, pretty bone stock right now. Just cold air intake, the tune, and the exhaust. I'm looking for some headers for it also right now, but that's pretty much it. Alright, so I'm not sure how well you can see that, but looks like my MPG was coming in at 11.9 on the way here. So not great, not horrible, but that's what it is. Alrighty guys, so found a closed down road that doesn't have any activity, any traffic going on. So what I want to do is a 0 to 60 launch. I've never done one in the Jeep before until today. 4.8 seconds was the best time that it was able to achieve out of 2 pulls. Okay guys, let's do a 0 to 60 run and see what it can do. Gonna come to a stop. All right, it's flashing, so it's ready for us, and we're just gonna launch. .7 seconds. 4.7 seconds. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. That is insane. 4.7 seconds. This was again just cold air intake, catback system, and a 91 tune for the Diablo Sport Trinity. I don't know what these things do stock, but mine is very close to stock, just with these 3 mods there: the intake, the exhaust, and the tune. It's a canned tune. It's not like a custom tune or anything. So I'm very impressed with that number. Very impressed with that number. I haven't driven the vehicle in about 5 months. So again, that's awesome. I'm very happy with that number. Very happy with that number.